This is the third day of the year. At the same time, conflict and instability across the Eastern Africa region have forced many to seek refuge in Kenya. Hundreds of thousands of people in Kenya's Kakuma and Dadaab refugee settlements are enduring ever-deteriorating conditions with international aid and global attention withering. Families are now surviving with the little they have, with no light at the end of the tunnel. Immanuel Ndungu traveled to northern Kenya and filed this report on Dadaab, a forgotten crisis.
This is Dadaab, Kenya. Dry, desolate and isolated, it's far away from the country's heartland. Yet this is the site of one of the largest refugee complexes in the world. Over 420,000 registered refugees live here across 4 camps in some of the harshest and most hostile of environments. Most people here will never be allowed to leave, and Al-Shabaab, an Islamic terror organization raging in Somalia and eastern Kenya, are here to stay too. Nestled in secluded spots around the region, they're responsible for countless attacks in the area. Travel from the landing strip to the camp is a dangerous affair, with stopping not advised in case of an ambush. I'm Immanuel Ndungu, and my story here is about the people. What is life really like living as a refugee in Kenya? A forgotten crisis within our borders. I arrived at Dagahali, one of 4 camps in Dadaab. 110,000 people stay here, predominantly Somalis fleeing civil war and severe drought. But Ethiopian, South Sudanese and Congolese people also reside here. Life is hard, with limited water, food and poor sanitation. And after years of a gradual decrease in global aid and even more dramatic slashes in 2025, there are few signs of better days ahead. There are many people here, though, making the most of their situation, and it didn't take long before I heard of a man named Farah, who has built a bright career and now gives back to his community.
Hello, Karibu.
Hi.
Welcome home.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'm Farah.
Farah, Immanuel.
Immanuel, welcome home, Immanuel.
Thank you.
Yeah. Life was not really simple. There was this kind of people fleeing from their home. Like now, we did not have anything remaining for us because the family have livestock. But after the droughts and that civil war, now we could not stay there because of life could not be easy for us.
Farah has lived here since 1992 with his children and extended family.
So this is where you stay?
Yeah, this is where I stay. This is where I've been staying since 1992. I've been staying here with my father and my mother and my kids here. So we live in extended family here, and this is where I reside in the Dagahali camp.
The Department of Refugee Services assigns plots within the camp where a family can build what they can from there. Early arrivals like Farah and his family were able to acquire their space, but the exponential rise in the camp's population means there's now little room to be given out to newer arrivals. Farah went through both his primary and secondary school education in the Dagahali camp in schools funded by the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. He later trained to be a primary school teacher, which helped him provide for his immediate and extended family. But then he got a scholarship with NGO Doctors Without Borders, also known as MSF, who run a local hospital in the camp. It was a golden opportunity as he now works as an auxiliary nurse in the malnutrition ward.
I had an opportunity to be given a scholarship, and I had that scholarship and I benefited, and really, that is really helping me in my life today.
I'd catch up with him later on in the day, but the camp chairman heard word of our visit to Dagahali and invited us to his place to give us an idea of the specific challenges the people face.
Yeah. That is a forgotten camp. So the world is not aware of the situation of the Dadaab camps. 90% come because of insecurity, followed by road. Those are major two reasons why people come to the refugees.
Leaving your home is a tough decision for any family to make, and the journey here is an arduous one. Many choose to come on foot.
During insecurity, when they have insecurity in Somalia, mostly they walk, because if they use other means of transport like vehicles, they will be arrested. So most of them hide. It happens some family members meet at the border. Maybe the father left, then the mother will come with the children, then they meet at the border. That's how they come sometimes.
Gedo, like many, has been in the camp for over 30 years and also fled Somalia due to civil war. Refugee camps globally are seeing huge surges in population. Aid to Dadaab has reduced significantly over the years. In 2024, refugees were only getting 40% of the recommended caloric intake. In 2025, the World Food Programme was forced to reduce its food basket to around 32% of a full ration, the lowest it's ever been in Kenya. In 2025, the U.S. Agency for International Aid, USAID, closed its doors after President Donald Trump gradually dismantled the agency, accusing it of wastage. Many Western countries have followed this course over recent years, with the UK, Germany and Canada among the countries that have made the most cuts, a move that will definitely be felt on the ground.
So this is our main source of water, and the water runs like 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the afternoon. The pressure is very low, you cannot see now. The pressure is very low. Initially the pressure used to be very high. So now the pressure is very low.
The vast majority of people are living in poverty, but some are certainly doing better than others. There are families with cars and own their own shops in the town. Some can afford private education in the camp, with a few even self-funding online university courses. The camp almost forms its own mini-economy, but there are many people who are completely reliant on foreign aid and free initiatives, scraping by with so little.
This also rice. It has been made to be have for 60 days, 2 months, and it's not enough for the family to continue for 12 members to have this ration for 2 months.
The camp is filled with many vulnerable families. Hemila lives here with her 10 children and survives largely on international aid as her husband is seriously ill and can't work.
We're facing difficult times. Water shortages are a major problem. The number of family members does not matter. Whether 15 or 20 people, at best you get 4 20-litre jerry cans. At worst 3 or 2 20-litre jerry cans. The water crisis is a major problem.
Hemila's situation is extremely saddening. Only 2 of her children go to school, and they've been the victims of muggings where their school books have been stolen. The kids are young, and in these vital years of their development, they're at home in poor conditions, not consuming even half the nutrients they need.
When we first came here in 2010, 2011 and until 2013, all was okay. Even between 2014 and 2015, all was okay. The period after that is when difficult times kicked in.
During my time here, I saw many women and children walking up and down, fetching water in unbearable heat. Where they are forced to walk is also very unsafe.
Dagahali camp is huge, but one thing that's consistent across a lot of it as we're driving along are these rubbish dumps where people are just putting all their rubbish that they found in their houses, and we can even see some animal intestines down here and some leftovers from cattle and things like that, and the smell is so strong you couldn't even imagine. So this is bringing many diseases to the community, and many of the families we're speaking to as well are talking about the health problems that they're concerned about with their children.
MSF has a level 3B hospital in the camp where people receive free treatment, something residents in Dagahali say has been a huge benefit. Malnutrition is an ever-growing concern here, but so are diseases such as cholera as a result of poor sanitation.
So in disease outbreaks, we have had quite a number of disease outbreaks here in this camp, from measles, cholera, polio, schistosomiasis. Currently we're handling dengue, and we have seen positive impact in terms of saving life. And all of these, they're related to the water sanitation situation in the camp.
Living as a refugee for years is enough to bring anyone down. The constant cycle of extreme poverty and no way out is challenging even to the strongest of minds. But so many people I spoke to, both young and old, were welcoming and had a strong community spirit. Many, I felt, had almost an acceptance of their situation, with hope that life would one day, somehow, get better. The camp's leaders often organize events to bring everyone together and get their minds off some of life's challenges.
Many refugees struggle with the daily cycle of life in these camps, but initiatives like these can help give the youth a hope and something to work towards.
Football matches are a weekly activity in the Dagahali camp, which attracts young stars to the pitch and football enthusiasts to the sidelines.
The youth, they normally come here, they play and show their showcase of tournament football. Many youth here are jobless. So instead of sitting at the block level, we bring them together to play. They make their talents so that we build peace among themselves.
Despite the enactment of new legislation in Kenya which promised to better integrate refugees into the wider society, many never get permission to leave the camp. Residents can get travel documents to leave for short periods to Mombasa, Nairobi, or other places around Kenya, but some do exploit this and relocate illegally. These tournaments, though, provide a platform that could see young players take their talents outside for good.
They are in enclosed camps, so some of these activities, help the youth to do interactions and to do their physical activities in the evenings.
There are many talented individuals in other fields too, who can positively contribute to the wider community. Dagahali Camp's youth chair calls on the government for more opportunities in other sectors, including entrepreneurship. Farah, who we met earlier, has directly benefited from third-party initiatives. He and other trained refugee doctors offer a unique perspective when dealing with their patients. For Farah in the malnutrition ward, he knows precisely what the families are enduring, as he is one of them.
The scholarship project has a positive impact across the society, across the refugee population, across the community, because this knowledge is gotten by one of them. Our teams from the refugee community will be able to do follow-ups, you see, and bring them back to care because they know one another. So they act as our ambassadors on the ground within the community we are living in. We have seen most of them graduating and going back to Somalia, securing jobs, and they're living a good life out of this.
So long as I wanted to help my entire community and benefit and relate to these issues here in the camp, I have decided now to go and do that course myself so that I can benefit my entire community back and they get the information required.
I see many desperate people who want a way out, but opportunities are few and far between. International attention to camps like these has worn thin, leaving many to accept that their life course will likely play out within the refugee camp. increasing global hostilities and environmental challenges are only exacerbating this issue. Will there one day be a lasting solution?
Indeed, great reporting there.